How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Wiskeyer. I just want to start out by, first of all, thank you to everyone that has subscribed here on YouTube, that's liked any of the videos, commented on any of the videos. I really appreciate you so much. We're almost at 700 subscribers, and over on Instagram, we doubled followers recently, so I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and just let you know when all the videos are posted, and it really helps me. So I'm back in Colorado, and I don't know if you can tell. I hope you can. It's snowing. It's like 34 degrees right now, and I just got back from Louisiana. It was in the 80s there, so completely different weather. I think this is the second snow of the year. My first. The first happened whenever I was on vacation. So yeah, we're back in Colorado, and we're gonna do a bourbon hunt video today. I am super excited. We are at Freedom Liquor here in Colorado Springs. And the great thing about Freedom, they work with a couple of other local liquor stores. All the owners get together, they share barrels. So right now, I know they have store picks coming, and I just got off the phone with the store owner, and he let me know that I think within the next month, they're gonna have like an additional 8 barrels, some of them being 18 to 20-year-old bourbon, which it's unheard of for me. I've never heard of a barrel pick being that old, so I am super excited to hear and taste that. Not sure if I'll be able to taste that today, but like whenever it does come, I'm just anticipating it. So we're about to head into the store, check out what they have on the shelves. Yeah, we'll see you there. And coming to this side, this is something I haven't seen a pick of ever here in the Springs. A Russell's Reserve pick. 110 proof. Pretty cool that they have this here. They have a ton of it too, some more bottles in the front. Right next to a Knob Creek. They have a couple of different ones. This one is the Truffle Pig and Carl's Tavern pick. Pretty great price on that. And then this is the Knob Snob. Another pick that, yep, this is at the Bear Creek, made in Denver. Then right next to it, there's a Rebel Cash Strength, something I've also never seen a store pick of yet here in the local area. $120 proof, which is right up my alley. That sounds delicious too. And then here, I've seen a few people talk about the Stellum. Personally, I've never got to try any of the Stellum products before, but it's pretty neat that they have a barrel pick of it as well. Single barrel Stellum. What do y'all think of these bottles? Which one is the best one to buy of this? A Yellowstone pick, and I was told to look for whenever they get a little high in proof, like this 115. That's probably a good proof for me that I really like. I've seen some of them come in around like 105, 107, so this is definitely the highest one that I've seen, and a pretty great price as well. $64.99. Some more Art of the Spirits up here, and then even further up, Angel's Envy pick. We've talked about those before, always pretty delicious. A Breckenridge pick. These are pretty common here in the Colorado Springs, just Colorado area, only because Breckenridge is right up the road. They make some great whiskey. I still haven't made it out to the distillery yet, but I really want to check it out while I'm here. A lot of Smoke Wagon. They still have the Halloween edition too here, which is pretty neat. Blue Note, I've seen a couple of the regular Blue Notes. I still do want to try to find a cask strength or single barrel of the Blue Note. I heard they're absolutely delicious. Here's a pretty solid price for the Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. Also one of the only stores I see it sitting on the shelf, so pretty neat. I was hoping that they had the barrel proof, but good luck. That's flying off the shelves if it's there. There's Tumbling Dice Single Barrel Proof. This, it intrigues me. So many people talk great things about this and say how good it is, like it's everything you want in a bourbon. It's just something I've never really seen, and this is the first store that I've seen one. And the proof on it is 111.8. This one 114. So a little higher on this bottle. I'd probably have to buy this bottle if I were to. And I also didn't know that they made a heavy rye mash of the Tumbling Dice as well. Moving on, you definitely have a ton of mixers, all the mixers that you could want really in their basically regular lineup. So your American whiskey, the sour mash, and the bourbon and the rye. Out of all these, my favorite is the bourbon and the American whiskey. The sour mash is also really, really good as well. Some new riffs here. I love new riff, especially these single barrels. The one that I have right now tastes like a Christmas tree. It's absolutely delicious. What New Riff's doing is awesome, and this is something I've never seen, is the New Riff single malt. I bet that is absolutely delicious though. I've only tried about 5 single malts now, but I love New Riff, so I have a feeling that would be really good. Right on top of it, there's one of the Redwood Empire, the Grizzly Beast cask strengths here. Along with standard Redwood Empires. We talk about it all the time. Please go out and buy this. Look for a store that has it. They have it here at Freedom Liquor. Try this Redwood Empire Pipe Dream. It's my favorite out of the whole lineup. And recently just got to try the cask strength. Absolutely love it. Of course, all your wild turkeys. It's a pretty great price for Russell's 10. I don't know much about these single barrels. I'm assuming it's just the single barrel without the proof, which here they have a proof one. They have a pick of the Russells, and they also have just the regular single barrel here. This is something that I've never seen sitting on the shelves, but comes highly recommended. Henry McKenna 10-year. They have plenty of it too. So many people love this bottle, and I know it's getting harder to find, so super cool that they have it here at a pretty reasonable price too. I mean, that's what I normally see it at, so. Your Sagamore Rise, here it is, the 8-year. This was recommended to me by not only one, but probably 10 people. They have it on sale right now too. Definitely have a good bit of bottles of it, but the Sagamore 8-year rye is the one that everyone says you gotta try to get into the Sagamore brand. So super pumped that they have that here. I had a question, have any of you ever tried the Elvis whiskey? Is it just a gimmick or is it any good? It's kind of pricey for something, you know, that not many people are talking about right now. And what's the difference? Is it just a rye and regular whiskey? Okay, let me know if you've had it. Did you like the Elvis whiskey? Green River, there she is. The weeded. This one's okay. I've been seeing the barrel proofs float around or the cask strengths float around. Definitely want to pick that up, but this, the weeded bourbon, is like one of my favorites that I've tried. They have some Penelope's here too. I love Penelope Architect. It's a solid bottle. Still haven't tried the barrel strength. I love the toasted. It is probably one of the best bangs for your buck when it comes to Penelope. The Rosé cask, I've only seen once. I really don't know much about it. And this Penelope barrel strength 9-year. Oh, that, I guess this is a single barrel. It's maybe not private select. I'm not sure if that's a single barrel or not, but that's pretty unique. 109 proof. 85% corn, 10% rye, 2% wheat, and barley 3%. It's pretty neat. Recently got to try some of these Oak and Edens. Not gonna lie, they're really not my cup of tea. It just tastes like forced almost, but because it kind of is. And if you've never seen them before, you can see they have a wood spire in them, so it gives them a different flavor. Like this one is rye and Roomba, so you're gonna get some, wait, rum soaked oak. So I guess the spire is rum soaked. They put it here in the bottle. And then this one is Cabernet, so like a wine Cabernet. Just not necessarily my cup of tea, but if you like those type of things, if it sounds interested to you, Oak and Eden I've seen pretty much everywhere, and each store has their own unique. And look at the color difference. So this one compared to this one, super dope, but this one is like black because the spire here is coffee. Back to the Stellum bourbon. So they have the standard Stellum, not the store's pick here. This is the standard, and it sits right next to the rye. And the pen hooks, I don't remember which one was recommended to me, but is it any one of these? I want to say it might have been a gold label somebody said to try, and I would assume it's the 8-year over the 7, but I can't remember. Moving down here,
Can't recommend these enough. I'm pretty sure I already recommended it, but these Jack Daniel's single barrel proofs, I have not had one that I didn't like yet. This one is 128.8 proof, so it's a heavy hitter at $66. So it's going to compete with those like a, let's say Elijah Craig barrel proof. Maybe not this year's, but some of those barrel proof bottles that a lot of people love. This is a great alternative. It sits on the shelf. I'm telling y'all, if you haven't tried it yet, please try it. These logos are pretty neat. I've never seen or heard of these, but I really do like these. Straight edge razor. You got the slaughterhouse with the butcher knife and whipsaw. Rye whiskey, American whiskey, and bourbon. Pretty low proof, so probably not my cup of tea, but I really do like the labels. Have any of y'all ever heard of them or know what they are? I haven't tried any of the Stranahans yet. Like I said, I haven't really dove into single malts yet. I mostly see this one around. I think it's the original. Yeah, original. So which one of these that they have on the shelf would you recommend? 291s. I got a ton of it. I recently tried this bad guy and I actually really liked it. Hefty price tag. I don't know if I'd personally buy it for myself, but you could see it's with the aspen wood staves and it tastes very unique.
All right, y'all, so we just got done filming in the store and kind of blew me away. I mean, they had some awesome stuff on the shelf, so much whiskey and bourbon. That Rebel Cash Stream, Russell Store Pick, the Tumbling Dice, the Art of the Spirits, Henry McKenna 10-year. I've never seen that. I've never seen it sit on the shelf like that, okay? Some places keep it behind the counter. And it's something that I want to buy. But I didn't buy anything today because the bourbon budget is high. You know, I brought a lot of stuff back from Louisiana, so my wallet is kind of hurting when it comes to bourbon right now. I just hope I don't kick myself in the butt for not buying anything. But the store does do samples. I think it's certain days of the week or the month. Not too sure on that yet. But today was not one of those days. And if they did have sample, I'm a sucker for samples, okay? If you got them, I'm going home with something because, you know, when you taste it, it's like, oh, my goodness. But if you're just looking at a bottle and you see the price tag, you read the label and everything, it's like, okay. But whenever you taste it and then you get to, oh, yeah, that's coming home with me. So that happens a lot to me. It might have been a good thing that they didn't have samples for my wallet's purposes. But overall, an amazing store, Freedom Liquor in Colorado Springs. Come check it out. And I just want to say thank you again so much, guys. Drop a subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell just lets you know when the videos are uploaded. Like I said, also follow us over on Instagram. We're going to keep this thing going. It's been fun so far. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you next time.